I got no local recording. It's fine. Dave's not funny tonight, so we're not going to have any fun clips to lead in. So I guess we should do this.
Hello and welcome to the Filter Free Podcast. I am your host, TJ Stevens.
Problematic.
Out of my left earbud.
Getting off to a banging start here.
Joining me as always,
Step hens.
Dollar Bill Dave.
I touch myself.
I just need to clip that. Just Dave leaning for. I touched myself.
And Timmy C.
Goo goo goo.
Dave's is awesome, and he got a new hat, and it's hilarious. Are you drunk? Yes or no? And it's marked on the right-hand side for both.
Time limit draws get my panties wet. I love it.
We've covered this butt wipe on a few different occasions.
Butt wipe?
You don't call people butt wipe anymore?
No, I'm not 7. Good news is I've limited the producer's amount to screw us over this, so we're actually going to get to sing along with the songs now. You are welcome.
You gotta fight for your right to party!
Pow!
Hello and welcome to the Filter Free Podcast. I am your host, TJ Stevens.
Step ins.
Joining me as always, Dollar Bill Dave.
Not paying attention, just doesn't care what's going on.
He's lustfully watching Pat McAfee on Twitter.
I'm watching
jerking it
SmackDown.
earlier.
What are y'all
Watching
watching?
SmackDown?
SmackDown hasn't started, so you're not watching SmackDown. You're a fucking liar.
We have an early feed here in Alabama.
You can see into the future of 1975.
I like it. Timmy C's here as well.
Who?
Oh. Please remember to subscribe.
Hold on, no, stop. Before you go into that, we're doing this as a watch along, and this is boring as shit.
Yes.
So we're at 8. What is the date on this bullshit?
April 14th, 1975, WWE Old School. Your main event should be Bruno Sammartino versus Spiros Arion in a Greek death match.
Okay. And the first 2 matches are terrible. So we're gonna start playing in 3, 2, 1, play.
Please
Now-
remember to subscribe and rate
Yeah.
this show wherever
There
you
you
get
go.
your podcasts.
8, 9,
Shut up.
10.
Good
Okay,
job.
sorry.
Good job. We're so on time. While you're at it, follow our show
Should
on
we
Twitter
skip
at
the
FF
intro?
Podcast. On Instagram at Filter Free Podcast. Follow our network on Twitter at Ram Sportsnet. Timmy, what is available on our new Patreon, the Ram Network?
Well, the first thing you want to do is go to patreon.com/Ram Network and subscribe. And for the month of April, you get it for $0 hairs. And we are throwing more content at you than you can shake a stick at. We had a watch along last night as we're recording this. I'm sure we'll have another one at some point, maybe before this drops. Who knows? We have a WrestleMania pre-show for Saturday and Sunday. Good Lord, what else have we done this week? Dave, help me out here. We've done a couple things.
We did a watch along last night. We've what did we do? We did Wrestling with Commercials the night before.
Yeah.
We got Amy Asks as a show. We got me and Hermes are going to start doing an NWA Crockett show starting in November of 1985.
I
Yeah,
believe
but you
we
wanna
have
talk-
a world-class show with Pondwater Dave in the works as well.
I am on the wrong show. What in the hell is going
Tony Altamore versus Mike Padusis is your
on? I'm on the
opening
wrong. I've already moved ahead to the next show.
match.
I was so excited. I went to 1976.
Before
Well, I'll
we,
give you the time when you're ready.
before I
This guy looks like he's 80.
he's 45. I looked it
They're
up. but
both 50. I don't
wanna,
even need to watch it. I've already watched
Shut
it.
up! I want to get my one note in here on this show, and that is Tony Altamore looks like if Pinocchio became a real boy and then Geppetto developed a drinking problem and turned to a life of crime.
I've only heard that joke 4 times already.
You've heard it twice. The second time I said it. yeah, Power of the Pen. We're trying to get our next host for that, our next guest for that. Have some ideas.
I
Lot
think you should
going
call
on
it the penis mightier.
It's a good idea. I don't think a lot of guests would want to come on then, though.
I would.
Well, you would, but I'd be like, really love for you to come on the show and explain your book. Well, that's thank you. I've won several awards, and I read only the most serious subject. What's the name of your show? The Penis Mightier? No.
Love it.
So while we're watching these Rumble time at the senior home, let's go ahead and get this show rolling. Timmy, are you ready?
I'm still trying to find the show. Hold on.
Terrible.
Now my mouse isn't working.
Here, I'll get myself ready.
I got you. I got
What
you.
I told my wife last night.
Go.
Because this week we're going back to April 14th, 1975, and we're going to watch some old school here before we get to that show.
Dave, hold on. Give me a time cue.
3:38, 39, 40.
Close enough.
Before we get to that show, let's see what was happening in your world yesterday, 49 years ago. Let's run through some events filter free. Up first, Timmy. Do it. Oh, the hairy back and chest of Mike Padusis. Stories
Have
that
they started wrestling yet?
No.
No,
You
that
have
guy.
you have at least 9 more minutes for that happen.
This is. I'm already done with the show. Let's just go ahead.
15-minute match that lasts 6 minutes.
Stories that missed the cut. April 2nd, thousands of civilian refugees fell from the Quang Nai province in front of advancing North Vietnamese troops. That's right. Vietnam War is still going on here.
It's not actually a war.
Thank you. It's conflict. Shut up. April 2nd, Dave quit. Pedro Pascal, actor from Game of Thrones and Mandalorian, is born in Santiago, Chile.
I loved his theory.
It's pronounced Pascal.
Pascal's theory.
Pascal's theory, yeah.
Nerd. April 3rd, Bobby Fischer is stripped of his World Chess Championship after refusing to defend it against Russian player Anatoly Karpov.
Wasn't he like 9?
I thought you were going to say steroids.
He was stripped because of steroid and coke. April 6th, the NHL sees the fastest hat trick in league history as Washington Capitals player Stan Gilbertson accomplishes the feat in just 3 minutes and 26 seconds of gameplay.
To be fair, they'd pulled the goalie in the first period.
I didn't read that part, but I mean, it's possible. It's 1975.
Is that George the Animal Steel wrestling?
No, it's his
Nope.
cousin.
Mine.
Mine. April 6th, Zach Braff, actor from The Scrubs, is born in South Orange, New Jersey.
By the way, he's now doing like senior citizen things.
He's doing stupid T-Mobile commercials.
Yeah,
that
the
come on
T-Mobile, but he
every
looks like a
other
senior
fucking
citizen.
commercial.
I
He's
love
gonna be
that.
doing flip phone commercials here in a couple weeks.
I love that the only way he can get roles, even for commercials, is if they're doing Scrubs.
Not good.
April 7th, Rondé Barber, NFL
Who?
Hall of Famer of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is born in Roanoke, Virginia. A little bit later in the day, New York Giants running back Tiki Barber is born.
The shittier Barber.
I need to look up Tiki Barber's stats because, I mean, he's borderline Hall of Fame, right?
No, but
You don't
Rondé
think so?
is.
Bro, Rondé's in the Hall of Fame.
I know.
You don't think Tiki?
No.
No,
Might
he's
look-
obviously not because he's not in there.
I might have to look a little bit. Well, there's plenty of players that aren't in the Hall of Fame that should be.
That's right, Ken Anderson.
Gary Anderson.
The only good thing about Tiki is they keep the bugs away.
Very good. Tiki Torch.
No,
Yeah.
Tiki is a hut.
And
Good-
if it's
Dave would
both.
have a couple at his house.
April 8th, The Godfather 2 wins. Well, I wrote that sentence really stupid. Godfather 2
Wins leads the charge.
leads the charge at the 47th Academy Awards.
Best sequel ever.
never seen it.
Really?
Oh, you uncultured.
I've never seen any Godfather movie.
Wow, that's crazy.
I hate you.
Well,
Don't
mean,
watch-
I
I'll
like
watch
new
along.
shit.
Don't watch 3.
No, 3's
I don't plan on it. It
Watch
can't top
1.
Sopranos, so I'm not going to even waste my time.
Watch 2. Watch 1. They're it's better than Sopranos.
Should I watch 2 first?
No, you should probably watch 1 first because
Are they in order? So I have
Yeah.
to watch them in order.
Ish.
It's not like Star
Well-
Wars where you start at number 12.
But 2 actually leaps back into the past,
Right.
which is where it brings Robert De Niro in.
right.
So you can
He's
watch
also
either
in
one. They're good
Casino.
standalone films.
And Goodfellas.
Wait, did you say you have not seen Casino or Goodfellas?
Oh, I've seen both those.
Okay.
Goodfellas probably ranks right up there with the Godfather films.
What about Heat? Have you seen Heat?
I have seen Heat.
I love Heat. It's one of my top 3 favorite movies.
But I haven't seen Dirty Grandpa.
What?
That's
That's
another.
not at all what we're talking
No.
about.
Not at all.
De Niro movie.
No.
April 8th.
It's a De Niro movie.
That's true. It is.
Okay.
April 8th.
but-
Frank Robinson becomes the first black manager in Major League history as he debuts with a 5-3 Cleveland win over the Yankees.
Cincinnati Reds legend Frank Robinson.
I knew
Thank
you'd
you.
like that story. April 11th, Hank Aaron makes a return to Milwaukee as he's traded to the Brewers, and then they beat Cleveland 6-2,
When did he break the home run record?
74.
Okay.
So he already done it here.
Okay. I was gonna say, did they trade him back? Because I was thinking it was like 78, but I could be wrong.
74. Oh, I'll look that up here as you guys discuss this next story. April 13th, Lou Bega, singer of Mambo No. 5, was born in Munich, Germany.
little bit of Monica.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everybody
Everybody in the house.
A little bit of Rita's all I need.
Not
Little
not
bit of Gina's
not on
what I
Trivioki
see.
this week.
April
Little
8th,
bit of sun
1974.
in the sun.
So he
He's
was traded
German.
a year and 3 days after he broke Babe Ruth's record.
They were like, we don't need him anymore.
April 15th, we had the debut of the San Diego Chicken.
It's a nice cock.
This match is still going on, by the way.
Yeah, it'll be going on till we're like the story.
Till we're done. April 14th, WWE Hall of Famer Lita is born in Fort Lauderdale
It's
on the
Amy
same day-
Dumbass. Thank you.
Huh?
It's Amy Dumbass.
Dumas. On the
It's
same day,
Dumas,
UFC
but-
legend Anderson Silva is born in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Don't know how those tie together, but okay.
My dad used
They
to live
don't.
there.
Actually, I just said how they tied together. They were born on the same day.
He could kick her ass.
Oh, I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you not tie? Well, I guess it's a different day. Okay, never mind. Carry on.
I'm trying to. April 27th, former Cy Young winning pitcher of the St. Louis Cardinals, Chris Carpenter, is born in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Trash bag
Chris Carpenter?
Yeah.
Why?
because he's a Cardinal.
Oh,
That's all it takes anymore?
That's all it takes. Pujols trash bag.
Oh, that's sad. I like Pujols. April 29th, U.S. begins to evacuate its citizens from Saigon in Operation Frequent Wind in response to the previously mentioned advancement of North Vietnam. And the next day, North Korea captures Saigon.
No,
Ending
North
the
Vietnam. You were right the first
Was it
time.
North Vietnam?
Yeah, North
Capture
Korea
Saigon.
capturing Saigon would be bad.
That's true. Well, North Vietnam captured Saigon, thus ending the Vietnam War.
Yes.
Saigon whore bit my
My
nose
nose
off.
Tails between our legs, we're running away. Worst war ever.
Sing the song, boys.
And my dad was in it, so it was terrible.
In the
So
land
was
of
mine.
the man with half a nose is king. Stories in the wheelhouse, April 4th. A few weeks ago, we covered Steve Jobs and all the ways he has affected everyday life with the innovations of Apple. And today we're going to do the other side of the fence as Bill Gates and Paul Allen found Microsoft. Gates and Allen were childhood friends, with both of them becoming computer programmers. In 1972, the two founded Trafo Data, a simplistic computer system that tracked and analyzed traffic patterns. Gates would go on to Harvard while Allen enrolled at Washington State University. However, Allen never graduated as he quit school and went on to work for Honeywell. In a January 1975 edition of Popular Electronics magazine, Micro Instrumentation and Telemetry Systems microcomputer was featured.
Bless you.
Thank you. This inspired Paul, by the way, as an electrician, this shit gets my nipples hard. This inspired Paul Allen to tell MITS that he could develop an interpreter for the device. Allen and Gates
And the
rejoined
guy in
forces-
purple pants just bit the hairy guy.
He did, right in the face.
Interpreter, I am Job.
I am Job. Are your kids behaved, or they need a few light slams every now and then? Allen and Gates rejoined forces, and just 2 months later, after the magazine was released, Gates and Allen revealed the interpreter in Albuquerque, New Mexico, marketing it as the Altair Basic. Less than 3 weeks later, Allen and Gates founded Microsoft.
Although he obviously was a huge nerd, Allen was an avid sports fan. In 1998, he purchased the Portland Trail Blazers for $70 million. Did I say 98? I meant 88.
If you're buying the Trailblazers, are you really that big of a sports fan?
I mean, dude, I'd buy anybody if I had the money just to say I own the sports.
I'd buy anybody if I had the money. I need to clip that right there.
Right there. The Allen-owned Trailblazers reached the playoffs 19 times, including a run to the NBA Finals in both 1990 and 1992. In 2023, the Blazers were valued at $3.08 billion.
Bullshit.
And they're in Portland, and they're not any good.
And he's dead.
His sister owns them. We'll get to that.
Thanks, Timmy.
In 1997, Allen purchased the Seattle Seahawks from Ken Behring, who had attempted to move the team to Southern California because apparently they don't have enough teams already and nobody goes to the games anyway.
Right? I want the lowest attended sport.
Under Allen, the Seahawks completely revamped their image and became a franchise accustomed to winning, reaching 3 Super Bowls and winning 1. The complete destruction of Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos.
Almost 2.
Acquired for $200 million in 1997, the Seahawks are now valued at around $5 billion.
I believe
when
that.
Allen died in 2018, his sister Jody was named executor and trustee of his estate, pursuant to his instructions, given her responsibility for overseeing the execution of his will and settling his affairs. Among the properties she took control of upon his death were the Seattle Seahawks, Portland Trailblazers, minority ownership of MLS team, the Seattle Sounders, and Allen's super yacht Octopus.
By the way,
a 413-foot long yacht purchased in 2003 for $200 million.
it doesn't go to try to see the Titanic, does it?
I
be
hope
glad.
not.
By the way, normal video is now resumed. Because
these two are still going.
Had a little issue with that. All right, let's talk about some Bill Gates. He's a fine, upstanding nerd.
Why are we talking about Bill Gates?
Kind of
His
the
name
story.
was mentioned once here.
It's the founding of Microsoft.
This guy was Apple.
No, it's Steve Jobs.
He worked.
What
with
are
Trump.
you talking about, bro?
What are you doing over?
Where was I? Oh,
Apple.
Strong.
We now resume to normal video. A 2019 New York Times article reported that Gates' relationship with financier Jeffrey Epstein started in 2011. Just a few years after Epstein was convicted for procuring a child for prostitution, which we all love, of course, and continued for some years, including a visit to Epstein's house with his wife in fall of 2013, despite her declared discomfort. Gee, I wonder why.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick before we move forward? And I certainly don't want to make light of this topic, but I'm just watching the wrestling show here again. Why is there a painter acting like a referee in the ring? They're like,
you say painter?
I said painter. But I'm like,
oh,
hey, guy with the mop,
painter.
get in there and start reffing. Just walk around in circles in the ring.
Yeah, there's no uniform for a referee here.
I take it WWF was not the worldwide leader in sports entertainment.
They were actually still.
Here in 75, I mean, it's them, it's AWA. World class really hadn't taken off.
It's all NWA.
Oh yeah, they were NWA.
Anyway,
let's
get
AWA.
Let's get back to the trash.
What about SCW?
Nothing.
Shut up. Gates said in 2011 about Epstein, quote, his lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me.
Good answer, I guess.
No, it's not. It's a terrible answer. It's not intriguing. No one wants. The depth of the friendship between Gates and Epstein is unclear, though Gates generally commented that, quote, I met him, I didn't have any business relationship or friendship with him. However, Gates visited Epstein many times despite Epstein's past. So he still hung out with him, even though they weren't in business or friends. That kind of tells me that they were friends.
Yeah, that's kind of what that means.
In August 2021, Gates said the reason he had meetings with Epstein was because Gates hoped Epstein could provide money for philanthropic work.
There you go.
Though
Yeah.
nothing came of the idea. I don't like that. Gates added, quote, it was a huge mistake to spend time with him to give him credibility of being there. You did it a lot, bud.
A lot.
It has also been reported that Epstein and Gates met with Nobel Committee chair. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that guy's name.
Torbjorn Jagland.
At his residence in Strasbourg, France, in March 2013 to discuss the Nobel Prize. I don't know why you need to discuss that. It's voted on.
It's true.
In 2023, it was reported that Epstein threatened to expose an alleged affair Gates had with a Russian, no, not gymnast, bridge player.
El Olympico versus Greg Valentine here in 75. How do you...
A Russian bridge player?
Yeah, you
Yeah, how
can
do you-
take
was
the
she,
nerd to
80?
Russia, but you can't take the rush out of the nerd.
Only
How do
old
you,
people play bridge.
How do you become famous enough as a bridge player that you can confidently list that as your profession? I play
World
bridge.
champion bridge player.
Well, let's get away from Jeffrey Epstein and Russian bridge players as fast
We
as
talk
we
about
can.
Greg the Hammer Valentine and the dude with panties on his head.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's still boring. April 18th at the Hilton Hotel in New York City, a gala event would be held to salute British media mogul Lou Grade. The musical performer was John Lennon, who performed 3 songs. What the audience at the time didn't know was this would be the last public performance ever by John Lennon. By this time in 1975, Lennon was a global icon after his stint with the Beatles and also had a successful career as a solo act.
I love that you call it a stint with the Beatles.
Stint.
His little stint with the Beatles, where they became, the greatest rock and roll band in history. Yeah.
That's true.
They're no Beach Boys. Hot take.
Shut up.
I'm seriously trying to figure out what's going on with El Olympico here.
He's got panties on his head.
It looks like he does.
He's got
Is he a
tiny,
crotch sniffer?
not panties. He has tidy whities on his head.
Hey, have you fellas seen my girdle I wear over my head? I need
So
to
he
fly
looks
it
like-
around his stomach.
What you're saying is he looks like Aldo Montoya.
Yeah. I need that to fly home in my Cessna after the match is over.
When you're in the ring with Greg the Hammer Valentine and you make him look svelte, probably should consider that girdle on your stomach.
Actually, with that headgear,
Felt
he's probably
or smelt?
flying home in a
SVELT.
He's probably flying home in a prop plane with that headgear, if I had to guess, in a scarf. Anywho, back to John Lennon.
I think he's riding a scooter home.
Oh, shake his hand, you dick.
Dude, it's not even a mask. He just has the shit on his head. It literally is underpanties.
It's tidy whities.
What's this guy's name?
El Olympico.
Holy, hold on. Hold
Look
the
him up,
phone.
Dave.
It should have.
Everybody stop. LOLYMPICO.
No, keep going, TJ. Keep going. Don't
No,
listen
now
to him.
I'm curious.
We can still find out after your
Jimmy,
part.
we have an hour and 37 minutes. I don't know
I'm
what
in a
you're in such
hurry.
a hurry about. He's good at hammerlocks. I'll give him that.
Greg the Hammerlocks?
You find anything about him yet, Dave?
Turns
Good.
out he was
Great
never
talk.
in the Olympics.
He's got
Wow.
a real mask on in all these pictures.
Not here. Maybe they left it in the air. They lost it in the airport, so he just had to
So
borrow
he's
someone's
like,
drawers.
I'm gonna put my underwear on. My head.
If I wear this dumb shit on my head, they won't see my face.
Even
got-
though my face is completely exposed.
I got to make sure the hole's over my face so I can see.
No,
Anyway.
Eric Bischoff was booking 1975 WWF.
But
He didn't like
'cause
masks.
He didn't unmask him. He just made him wear underpants on his head, like Doug,
Captain Underpants.
Quail
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah,
Now, look-
Quail Man. What's Captain Underpants?
That's a whole different show.
Oh,
It's its own show, actually. Now, Lennon would not be assassinated by Mark David Chapman for another 5 years, but the reason for Lennon's removal from the entertainment scene was due to the birth of his son, Sean. Now, before we just walk away from this performance at the Hilton, the band Lennon performed with was called Etc., which is fantastic. And the band wore masks behind their heads. Maybe this is where El Olympico was at just before he was doing this. Because they saw Lou Grade as two-faced, which is fantastic. John's son, Sean, was the only child he had with Yoko Ono, was born on October 9th, 1975, which was also Lennon's 35th birthday. After the birth of Sean, John became a stay-at-home dad. Lennon didn't formally announce his break from music until 1977, although he did write a song for Ringo Starr in 76, but the song was not performed and released until 1980, which was ultimately John's last recording session.
hold on.
I'm
sending
really upset.
I'm sending a picture to JD.
I'm really upset that. Yeah, thank you for that. But I'm really upset I don't have more information on El Olympico.
Grade was a master businessman who outmaneuvered Lennon and Paul McCartney for ownership of their songs 5 years prior. As they moved into solo careers, Grade ultimately filed lawsuits against both Lennon and McCartney when they began sharing songwriting credits with their wives, thus cutting the potential songwriting revenue in half for Grade's Associated Television Publishing Company. McCartney ultimately ended up winning his case, but Lennon was forced to settle, making ATV the co-publisher of all new Lennon songs in 1974. So at this time, Lennon was on stage to pay tribute to Grade, and he wasn't happy about it. Introduced as John Lennon, etc., the band performed in the specifically created masks by sculptor Rudy Jackson worn on the back of their heads. Lennon reportedly envisioned the masks as a direct reference to Grade's two-faced business dealings.
Nobody understood, though. Lennon was on a lot of drugs at this point, by the
He
way.
was.
He loves him some LSD. Following the impact of Give Peace a Chance and Happy Christmas, The War is Over, the anti-war movement, the Nixon administration, because we all know they're fine, upstanding citizens, heard rumors of Lennon's involvement in a concert to be held in San Diego at the time of the Republican National Convention and tried to have him deported.
Can
What?
You do that? Can you
You're
do
going to
that?
deport one of the Beatles? Stupid. The next month, the United States Immigration and Naturalization Service, INS, began deportation proceedings, arguing that his 1968 misdemeanor conviction for cannabis possession in London had made him ineligible for admission to the United States.
That doesn't make
What?
sense. Who got busted with weed in China? Or was it Japan? Was that McCartney?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
He wasn't deported, though. Guaranteed.
Well, he was already
Neither was
there.
Lennon, actually, but Lennon spent the next 3.5 years in and out of deportation hearings until October 8th, 1975, when the Court of Appeals barred the deportation attempt, stating, quote, the courts will not condone selective deportation based upon secret political grounds. By the way, this was also right when Watergate hit.
Well, had Lennon been deported, he might still be alive.
It's hard to argue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a
Nixon was
Well,
trying to save his life.
I don't
man.
know. I mean, 3 of the 4 Beatles already dead, so he might or might not be alive.
Ringo Starr dead?
Yes.
When did
When
he
did
die?
he die?
One of either him or McCartney, one's dead. I'm pretty sure. it's
McCartney's
Ringo.
very much alive.
All right, then Ringo's dead.
Ringo
no,
Starr.
he's 83 years old and still very much alive.
No, he is dead.
Right, hanging out with Richard Karn.
Probably doing water hose commercials with Richard Karn
George
and Ebony.
Harrison is dead.
Yes.
That's it.
No, John Lennon is also very dead.
Well, I mean,
They
I meant
killed
of the
him.
3 left, stupid.
Greg
How he
Valentine just stomping on this man's bicep, and now we got a nerve hold. Not as nice as Kabuki's titty twister, but I mean, it's up there for effectiveness. April 26th, let's cover some sports. Let's head to the. Well, I don't know why I really should read my first sentence.
Head to the home of WrestleMania 40.
There you go. Thank you.
Whatever it is, XL.
As
40.
Phillies
Yeah.
legendary third baseman Mike Schmidt belts 2 home runs in one game, giving him 11 home runs in the month of April, tying him for the NL record with Willie Stargell, who did it for the Pirates in 1971,
Fat ass Willie Stargell.
and Craig Nettles, who did it for the Yankees in 1974. Since then, the record has been tied, broken, and shattered about 48 times, with the 2 top placeholders now being A-Rod in 07 and Pujols in 06. By 1975, baseball had seen plenty of legendary third basemen of defensive prowess and some power, most notably Ron Santo, Brooks Robinson, and Eddie Matthews. Ron Santo is the best third baseman ever. You can lick my butt.
What?
He's
Yeah,
no
I said
Evan
it.
Longoria.
You're right.
He's no
better.
Wade Boggs.
He's better.
Yeah.
He's no Chris
Tampa Bay Rays
Sabo.
legend, Wade
Chris
Boggs.
Sabo.
Specs.
The Rex Specs. It was
He's
like
no
Ivan
Joey
Drago.
Wendell. Whore.
Joey Wendell?
Yeah, he doesn't wear batting gloves because he's
I don't think
Hardcore.
Santo did. I don't think they had him when Santo played.
Well, they did, but they were like mittens. No fingers. They're just mittens.
They look like the kid from Christmas Carol. Anyway, but no one had put it all together quite like Schmidt. Schmidt had just broken into the league in 1972, and here by 75 was coming off his first All-Star bid in 74, where he also
Greg Valentine got the win over Captain
If any-
Underoos.
Captain Underpants. If any of you were curious, Greg Valentine got the win over Lederhosen. However, he led the league in home runs in 74 with 36, by the way. However, Schmidt accomplished another feat in 74, which isn't talked about, well, ever. He recorded 404 assists from third base, which is still the record for the hot corner. Schmidt's 1975 didn't start off great, even with his 11 home runs just in the month of April. He finished April batting below 200. He did turn it around, finishing the year at 249, led the league again with 38 home runs, but failed to make the All-Star team. He rebounded in 76 and failed to make the All-Star team 3 times over his next 14 seasons, missing only in 78, 85, and 88.
You know who the all-star third baseman in 88 was?
Chris
Why is there a police
Chris
officer guy
Sabo,
coming up?
bitch.
I have a suspicion this guy's a Nazi.
Yeah, he looks like a Nazi police officer.
He's actually Fritz von Erich's brother.
And I bet you his name is Hans.
Kayfabe.
Hans von Erich.
Ugh. Let's see. Timmy or Dave, you go ahead. I'll keep an eye out for the name here.
Schmidt
don't worry,
started
I'll
the
support it.
1976 season by hitting 12 home runs in Philadelphia's first 15 games, including 4 in one game on April 17th, becoming the 10th player in Major League history to accomplish that feat.
Like
Although
Al
I did
Bundy.
it, I did
4
it
home
plenty
runs,
of
1
times in MLB The Show 23.
That's true.
Easy.
Stupid.
You got 24 yet?
You're dumb.
Yeah, I got 24.
There you go.
But see, all you do is you make it so they pitch to you right down the middle, and it's always fastball.
Yep.
I'm batting 700. In 1977, Schmidt signed a contract with the Phillies that paid him $561,500 per year, making him the highest paid player in baseball history to that point, and the
Wow.
first to surpass $500K annually.
He's pissed now, by the way. But he's probably
In
dead.
all, Schmidt was a 12-time All-Star, won the 1980s World Series, was a 3-time NL MVP, a 10-time Gold Glove winner, 6-time Silver Slugger winner, 8-time NL home run leader, and 4-time NL RBI leader. His number 20 was retired by the Phillies. He is on the Phillies Wall of Fame, MLB All-Century Team, MLB All-Time Team, and was voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1995. And like I said, he couldn't lace Evan Longoria's cleats.
Wow.
You know why?
'Cause
Compiler.
he has arthritis in his finger.
He's a compiler.
Oh.
He is Nolan Ryan level of compiling.
You're a clown.
That guy has like
2000
a Nazi symbol on his shirt.
By the way, this is Waldo von Erich.
Yeah. Fritz's
looked it up.
brother. That's what I
Yeah.
said. I've already
I didn't-
watched this. I seen
I
it.
didn't know you were serious.
I was serious.
Oh, okay.
I'm also
Is he
serious
dead
about
too?
Mike Schmidt being a compiler.
He's not, though.
Is Waldo
Hey.
von Erich still alive?
Guess what? 2,000 more hits, and he'd almost be at Pete Rose's level. 200 more home runs, he'd have almost been at Barry Bonds' level.
Hey, do you know what Pete Rose was? Compiler.
Incorrect.
He played for what, 29 seasons?
He never wore an ear flap on his helmet. Are you kidding?
What does that
me?
mean?
He can't be a compiler if that's your God.
By the way, Mike Schmidt, very alive, 74 years old.
That's too bad. 700
Waldo
more
von Erich, very
RBIs,
dead.
and he'd have been Hank Aaron.
It is a
Congrats.
Nazi gimmick. He just did the salute.
He did.
So instead,
Wow.
he's like
Surprised
the
this is
seventh-
on the network.
he's the 7th greatest Philly of all time. Congrats.
Okay, who's
Mike
above
Schmidt.
him?
Lenny Dykstra,
Shit. Off to a
John
great start.
Kruk.
John Kruk,
No,
Lenny
Kruk-
Dykstra,
I love Kruxter, but he's not above Mike Schmidt.
Kurt Schilling,
Nah, didn't
um,
have longevity.
Who's the guy that plays for him now?
Bryce Harper,
Bryce Harper
meh.
and the guy from the Cubs.
the Fanatic,
Ron Santo,
Philly Fanatic is
The
better.
guy that was on the Cubs when they won the World Series.
Kyle
That just-
Schwarber.
yeah, he just hits home runs and strikes out.
He
Kyle
batted
Schwarber.
197 last year, but he hit 30 home runs.
Rizzo.
Rizzo's on the Yankees.
Rizzo plays for the Yankees now.
Yes.
He's a
Wow.
douche nozzle Yankee.
Chris Bryant plays for the Rockies. This match is over, by the way, already.
Who cares? We're still thinking of better Phillies. Red Auerbach, I'm pretty sure he's a better Philly.
He was the head coach of the Boston Celtics, playing the right sport.
The Fanatic. Way
I already
better.
said the Fanatic. We both went Fanatic. Awesome.
The Sandwich. Way better.
The Philly sandwich.
Steak and cheese.
But this is my
And
point. We've done the
Jalen Hurts.
You listed like 6 names, and we're already doing the sandwiches. So that really proves my point.
Ryan Howard.
Maybe I would put Rollins above Ryan Howard though.
Seth?
No, Jimmy.
Well, if he wins the championship this weekend.
See,
I
Scott
mean-
Rowland. Scott Rowland.
Well, no, Scott Rowland's a better Red than. Yeah. Cincinnati Reds legend, Scott Rowland.
Oh, I can't wait for 1975 box score trivia. This ought to be epic.
Oh, we're doing that?
Of course.
Oh.
But today, I'm the greatest of all time.
Vernon and Waugh. Mike Vernon with a great left.
Here it is. 8. Pressure with 3. Wentz is going to run the ball. Makes a guy miss. Come down there. Over the second rafter. Off the floor. Nothing but net. Through the window. Off the wall. Nothing but net. You like that? You like that? I like that.
You gotta like that, right?
We're in my
They got little
wheelhouse,
people on
baby. I love it.
Timmy, I got nothing here. This is all you, buddy.
Yeah.
By the way,
if I-
this is the best match on the show.
I believe you. If I were you guys, I would not pick more than one the entire game this round. This is
I was
gonna be
in
rough.
college here. What are you talking about?
That's true.
I was in my sports fandom wheelhouse.
1975.
Sarah, just so you know, I invited you guys down to my house for WrestleMania, and Timmy said he
I
didn't
already
want to.
told her. I told her.
I'm got pork butt gonna go on the smoker tonight, and we're gonna party out. And Timmy's like, "Nah, you're not my best friend anymore."
I got to do
Damn.
Metamucil and then
Hurt.
go to bed.
Well, first off, you've never been my best friend.
Oh, I'm your
What?
best friend.
It's always been step in.
I'm way better than that other guy that left our fucking Patreon.
He was also not my best friend.
All right, here we go. This is going to be a riot. I can't wait. Right now, by the way,
Is this baseball?
this is. We're at 2-1.
Oh, we ought to
Dave.
do 1975 hockey.
I'm not even sure I would do good on that. Right now, Dave has the lead in April 2-1.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna beat his ass in 75.
1975 batting average leaders. Timmy, how many?
The referee is on his knees talking to these little folk.
This is fantastic.
Oh, this is great. This is a great match, by the way. I can do
What's the topic?
batting average leader.
1975 batting average lead. By the way, Kevin Von Erich looks great here in this match.
He's wearing boots.
Oh, he's got
That's not
boots on.
Kevin
Never mind,
Von
it's not
Erich.
Kevin.
I'll do 2.
2. Dave, can you do more than 2?
I can do 2.
All right, you can both do 2. Here we go.
No,
That's
Dave's
first.
first. If he can do 2.
I didn't.
I
know
only know 3 baseball players from 1975. Well, 4 now, Mike Schmidt, but
I didn't know you could push
he
on
batted
this game, but you
249,
can.
so I ain't going there.
Here you go. Timmy, you need 2.
Okay, big red machine here. So I'm gonna
Kane.
go with
Patrick Kane.
Tony Perez.
Nope. Dave, you need 1.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, no. Shit. Here's your top 10. That was
Don't give us the top 10. Don't give us the top 10. Because then that'll give us names to use later on. Just give us the top 10 after the show.
I don't think so. Let me see
They
if
didn't go hand in hand in 1975.
No,
Hold
look
on,
at
I'm going to
home
start
run
writing
leaders.
these down. Go ahead.
Rod Carew.
Look at the home run leaders. You'll be fine if I list the top 10 for batting average. 10, Von Joshua, 318.
Who?
Number 9, Thurman Munson of the New York
I've heard of
Yankees.
him.
Steve Garvey, 319.
Heard of him.
Bob Watson, 324. Cincinnati Reds legend Joe Morgan, 327.
Ah!
Dumbass. Manny Sanguillen of the Pittsburgh Pirates, 328. Boston Red Sox legend Fred Lynn, just as good as Ted Williams,
him.
331.
No, he's not.
Ted Simmons of the St. Louis Cardinals, 332. Bill Madlock of your Chicago Cubs, 354. And
I loved his show about lawyerism.
He had a great show. He's a very good TV lawyer. And your league leader with the Twins, Rod Carew, 359.
See, I guessed it.
Not first.
Oh,
That
you
means
missed it,
I was
Ho.
late.
You're like, hey, let me list the worst hitter on the Big Red Machine, Tony Perez.
No, he was very good, actually.
Not as good as Joe Morgan.
All right, let's do home runs. I got at least 1.
Home runs, Dave. How many can you get?
2.
Timmy, can you do more than 2?
Do it.
Mike Schmidt.
Led the league with 38. Kind of cheating, but I'll let it happen.
All right, I only know 1 other player.
All right.
Bobby Bonds.
No. Wait. 732.
Yeah!
of the
Now
New
I
York-
got to
didn't-
do 3?
I didn't
Yes.
expect that at all. Timmy,
Damn
go
it.
ahead. You need
All I know is Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt, Bobby Bonds.
George Foster.
George Foster. No. Here's the rest of your top 10.
No.
In 10th, Johnny Bench with 28.
Why do I keep picking the wrong fucking red?
Because you're a doofus. 8th, Gene Tennis and Jeff Burrows, 29.
Joe Burrow's dad.
That's not true. It's spelled different. 5th, John Mayberry and Greg Luzinski with 34.
They changed it in the new age.
I
They
loved
did.
his diving. Greg Luzinski.
George Scott,
My name's
Dave
Greg
Kingman,
Luzinski.
and Reggie Jackson all had 36. There's the rest of your top 10.
Reggie Jackson. How did I forget him? I could have had 3. Shit.
Do you want RBI or do you want to move to pitching?
Pitching.
Let's do pitching.
Do pitching. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do, as soon as my web browser cooperates,
Strikeouts.
wins. You want to do strikeouts?
Yeah.
Okay, we've never done that before.
Your girlfriend's shitting on you, Timmy.
Cheers.
Listen
Strikeout
tomorrow.
leaders.
She called you a pat head.
I can do 2.
Prove it.
Timmy can do 2.
Prove it.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan, 10th with 186.
Tom Seaver.
2nd, 243. Dave, you need 3.
Fernando Valenzuela.
No.
He was a rookie in 81.
There are some big time names on here, though.
All I had was Nolan Ryan. That was it.
Raleigh Fingers.
He was a closer, you dope.
So he could still lead the league in strikeouts.
No, he can't.
He could
Yeah, if he got
he's
10 every
Yeah.
freaking ninth inning.
Unless he had
closers
77
went like
saves.
7 innings back then.
I had 112 saves this year. Dumbass. Here's the rest of your top 10. Vida Blue had 189. Steve Carlton, 192. Jim Palmer, 193. Andy Messersmith with 213.
I know him.
John
Tag
Montefusco.
team midget match. This is too much, man.
I love it.
It's good. It's 2 out of 3 fall tag team.
What? I'm turning on SmackDown.
Burt Blyleven and Gaylord Perry. Each
There
had
is no
233.
way. Burt Blyleven was in kindergarten.
Gaylord Fokker.
Your league leader, Frank Tanana, with 269 of the California Angels.
Tanana.
Only
Hey,
because,
hey,
oh, wait, we got to give a point to
goodbye.
Timmy. He got one. So,
Got one more?
Let's
Who
just
did
go
home
ahead and
run?
end it.
who did home runs?
I won home runs.
Okay, so it's 3-2 Dave
Let's end it.
right now. Oh, no, we're doing saves because I want to laugh some more. Timmy, how many saves leaders?
No,
wait,
it's my
wait,
go.
Dave.
It's my
Dave,
go.
how many saves
Yeah, it's
leaders
Dave.
can you get?
1.
Okay, Timmy, can you do more than one?
I know who his one is. I go 2.
Go
Timmy
ahead.
says he can
I
get 2.
can't actually.
He just doesn't. I go first because he can't. He's lying. Raleigh Fingers.
Second with 24.
Yeah, I got one. Now Tim's got to get 2.
That was-
Now you have to
that
get
was-
2.
That was one of my 2.
Now you need 2 more. One of these guys is in the Hall of Fame.
Peter
Was Lee-
Goldschmidt.
Lee Smith?
No.
They wasn't around there.
Dave wins. Look at that.
That's
She told you to
horseshit.
do
Dave
better.
Rigetti.
Dave,
I'm killing you.
Here's the rest of your top 10.
Bobby Thigpen.
By the way, I'll tie for
Natron
eighth with-
Means.
John
With-
Franco.
All tied for 8th with 15. Saves not popular in 1975. Dick Drago,
Jeff
Daryl
Reardon.
Knowles, and Will McEnany all had 15. 6, Dave LaRouche and Dave Giusti had
I've
17.
never heard of any of
I
these.
totally
people.
had Dave Giusti. Round tip of my tongue.
Tom Murphy with 20. 3rd, Cincinnati Reds legend Raleigh Eastwick had 22.
Well, he was close to Fingers.
And Al Hrabowski had 22. And the league leader, Goose Gossage, with 26.
Where was
Could've got
Raleigh
him.
Fingers?
Second
Oh,
with 24.
Yeah. I nailed
And
it.
that was box score trivia. Dave
Hey,
was
what's
taking
the
a
score
commanding
now?
lead 5-2.
yeah. That's
I-
horseshit. Hold
I'll
on,
be
it was
honest,
3-2 before that category.
I
That
didn't,
was at 5.
I was so good on that category, I got an extra point.
well, he won batting average, home runs, and saves.
Yeah, whore.
You only
And-
got wins or strikeouts. You only got strikeouts. Because you're like, batting average leaders, Tony Perez. No, immediately. Next.
You're cheating.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't win that one. I didn't win that one because I said Pete Rose.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. So Dave's got it's 4-2.
Yeah,
And then
it's
Timmy's
4-2.
like, all right, home runs, I got this shit. George Foster. No, it's Johnny Bench, you dumb shit.
I want to know. I want to know how many home runs George Foster had. 75.
Well, I'll look that up. Well, I think we're gonna do something else here. Is that true?
Is it my turn? That means it's my turn.
Mm.
Let's go to Timmy's Trivioki.
Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro.
That's not Tosca.
Ugh, my ears. My neck. My back.
Yep. Yeah, I remember. Everyone remembers when Elvis performed that.
Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it. Bermuda. Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego Bay. I'm excited. I think you guys might get
One.
maybe
Saturday
2.
Night Fever.
George
No.
Foster, by the way, 23 home runs in 1975.
Down year for him. Must have tore a hammy.
By the way, this is definitely the best match so far. It's not close
It is.
because they're actually like moving.
Yeah. And it gets like the end of the show is good. Song number 1, clue number 1. This is also known as a different name because I'm not trying to give it away. But it is a song written by John Martin Summers and recorded by American singer-songwriter John Denver.
Rocky Mountain.
John
High.
Denver's full of shit, man.
All right.
Rocky Mountain High. Rocky
Colorado.
Mountain High.
Clue number 2, the live
Me Home,
version was
Country
released as a single and went to
Country
number 1
roads.
on
Take
both
me
Billboard
home.
Magazine Hot Country Singles and Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah, I
chart.
definitely don't know 1975's country music.
I've
all
given you both my John Denver songs. I am now.
That I could do. Keep from crying.
Clue number 3, a Western version was recorded by Alvin and the Chipmunks for their 1981 album Urban Chipmunk.
It's a hard knock
Seems
life.
racist.
Clue number 4, it was part of that Pauly Shore I Went to the Country movie.
What was that?
Biodome.
Son-in-law. Oh yeah.
We're
Country
talking about
Boy.
Mika and Hack. We rise early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I was thinking chipmunks. You said something about a chipmunk.
I love that Timmy's just uttering random bullshit.
Thank God I'm a country
boy.
boy. Life ain't got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes
I'm
on the
going
griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Thank God I'm a country girl.
Mm.
You're disappointed.
It should have been Rocky Mountain High. That should have been the song.
It wasn't on the charts. I can't just
Dude, it should have been the Beach Boys. They had some hits in
manufacture
the
a
70s.
song for you.
Fuck, tell it daddy, take the demon away.
That's 65. Song number
But it was there in
2.
75.
Song number 2, clue number
Oh
1.
God, if I could find a wrestling show in the 60s, you two are fucked because we're doing it.
I am so not doing it.
This is a song written by Bob Crew and Kenny Nolan, originally for Nolan's disco group 11th Hour.
Saturday Night Fever.
No.
Islands
Number
Industry.
2.
That is what we are.
This was released as a single
one in
in
between.
November 1974 from the Nightbirds album, released that September. Their first album after signing with Epic Records. Patti LaBelle sang lead vocals on this song.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
No, Patti LaBelle.
Oh.
Patti
I thought you said
LaBelle.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Some, see. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck
All
it to
right.
me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.
In
Just a little bit.
2001,
All right,
a
here we go.
version by singers Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink, and rapper
Moulin
Lil-
Rouge. Where's all my soul sisters? Better get that. Hey, sister, go.
Can you give me the name of the song?
Itchy, itchy, gaga, na, na.
I think he said, is it not Moulin Rouge?
Nope, that's the name of the movie.
Lady Marmalade. Marmalade, whatever. Boom. Got it.
Hey,
Creole Lady Marmalade.
Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir? Ce soir. Voulez-vous coucher à ce soir?
Do you know what you say in there?
Yes,
What?
but tell me,
He met
TJ.
Marmalade
you
down
like
at
with me
old Moulin Rouge.
Yes, will you sleep with me tonight?
Running her stuff on the street.
Things Dave has never heard.
He said, hello, hey Joe, you want to give it a go? Oh. Get you, yeah.
This is my least confident song, so I'm concerned.
I ain't getting it.
This
Unless
is a
it's
song
Video from
by English singer-songwriter David Bowie from his 9th studio album of the same name.
the Eagles.
That's a band.
Oh,
And he wasn't in it.
We're close. He wasn't even close.
the Falcons.
Released by RCA Records as the lead single on February 21st, 1975, the song reached number 18 on the UK singles chart and was a breakthrough in the United States at the time, becoming Bowie's second highest charting single on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 28.
What did he do? Labyrinth. That was shortly after this, wasn't it?
That was in like 1983. So it was like
really?
8 years later.
Yeah, it was shortly after that.
This was a major musical departure for David Bowie, following years of glam rock and hard rock releases, not, well, I mean, Freddie Mercury.
Not
The song represented a full embracement of the R&B and Philadelphia soul sound of the mid-70s. Clue number 4, this is completely what David Bowie was not.
Straight.
Oh,
Right. We were the young American. We were the young American. He was a young American. Oh,
I thought I got it right.
by the way,
The song
Labyrinth
was
came out
called
in 86.
Straight?
You dumbass.
Yeah.
what?
Listen,
Hit my clip.
Mick Jagger's wife said they weren't having sex. They were just laying in bed together naked. Okay.
Yeah.
Naked.
Oh, it's time for Game Fave. Have you seen it?
You slip her the hot beef injection.
Dude, the referee just picked up one of the midgets and spanked him.
By the way, yeah, this match is still going on.
All right.
That's
4
what I didn't
movies.
expect to hear. Oh,
We
Tied
got
1-1.
4. Last night you had 0 movies.
Yeah, we're doing movies from 1995 because I didn't have shit in 1975.
1995.
I hate you.
You've been studying your 75 movies?
Well,
All right, here we go.
Only The Godfather 2.
Here we go. Movie number uno. With a budget of $19 million. Movie number A grossed more than $141.4 million at the box office.
It's a lot in
Pretty good, isn't it?
1975.
It's a lot in 75.
It has spawned 2 sequels,
Okay.
The Godfather.
and a third is in the making now.
Oh.
This is an American buddy cop action film.
Beverly Hills Cop
yep.
2. 3. Beverly Hills Cop 3.
2 hip detectives protect a witness to a murder while investigating a case of
Oh,
stolen
oh,
evidence from the
oh,
evidence
oh,
storage
Bad
room of their
Boys.
police precinct. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
You
What
do
you
know I
gonna
said
do?
Bad Boys like 20 seconds ago, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, I didn't hear you.
TJ.
That's because you're a goof.
All right. Bad
Bad Boys 2 is still my favorite of the
Bad Boys 2 is the greatest sequel to any movie ever.
I love Bad Boys
Incorrect.
2.
Fuck Godfather 2. Bad Boys 2. I can't see shit out of this fucking thing.
Trapped in a
All right,
tiny
here we
ass
go.
house with fucking patients with fucking guns. Shit.
Where'd Timmy go?
Who cares? Over here,
All right,
bitch.
well,
I'm
Tim's
not
gonna
done whipping
miss
your
out.
ass yet.
TJ just got the second one. All right.
I did.
All right, here we
Biodome.
go. Movie
I
number
was
B.
sitting here. I can see it. I'm not like you. I can see when I get thrown out.
With a budget of $20 million. Our second movie this week grossed more than $32.7 million at the box office.
Lost
Not
money.
great.
Cool.
Not great.
I guarantee you this movie has not lost money.
It did.
This is an American buddy comedy film.
Dumb and Dumber.
After his auto parts tycoon father dies,
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
TJ Stevens, Tommy Boy, the overweight
Callahan
underachieving
Auto.
son, teams up with a snide accountant to try and save the family business. TJ running away this month. I'm giving you 2 points for that one.
Thank you. Next thing you know, the fairy's a crazy glue sniffer. Build model airplane. He says we're not buying it.
Next there's an accident. Oh my God.
I love that movie.
All right, here we go. Movie number 3. This is the only iffy movie on here. I got
Okay.
hope for you guys.
So I'm in.
With a budget of $20 million.
Same as
Our
Tommy
third
Boy.
movie this week grossed $17 million at the box office.
It definitely lost money.
God.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody saw it on tape. My armpit itches. Hold on.
Thank you for letting us in on that. Thank you. Really painting an
Yeah,
audience. Oh, he smelled it.
This is an American courtroom comedy film.
Liar, liar.
Jobless loser Tommy Collins is sequestered to be a juror in a serial killer trial. He does everything he can to prolong the trial and deliberations to take full advantage of the free lodging and food. This film stars
The
Pauly
juror?
Shore and Tia Carrera.
The juror?
No.
Hung jury. Something dumb like that.
Jury duty.
Jury
Jury
duty,
duty,
Timmy
right.
C. All right. Back in the game.
Did Tia Carrera sing Ballroom Blitz?
But she was huge in the 90s. What? She just
Her
vanished.
tits were huge in the 90s.
After
She
like
was hot.
Wayne's World 2.
And Wayne's World, oh my gosh, dude, she made it move. Legit.
Ballroom Blitz. Doo, 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 doo.
All right, our last movie this week. Who, if Timmy gets this, we're tied. Well, TJ's winning 7-2 right now, but
But if I get it, it's a 5-pointer.
here we go. With a budget of $3.5 million. Our last movie this week grossed $27.4 million at the box office.
Okay.
Good.
Multiple sequels.
Okay.
This is an American buddy comedy film.
By the way, you don't say multiple sequels. We get it.
Dumb and Dumber?
This movie is one of Dave's. Craig and Smokey must come up with $200.
Friday.
Friday.
Timmy C.
$3.5 million on that? Wow.
They never left the front porch. Of course, it was only 3.5 million.
But $2.5 million went to Ice Cube.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris
And-
Tucker
and the
made
other-
$8
now-
on that movie.
400
Tied
grand to
3-3.
Tiny Lister. And
Miss
what
Parker.
do you mean? I used to be huge. I was Zeus.
I go and pee.
What do we do for the next hour?
Luckily, it's only 58 minutes. It's not a full hour.
Dude, this midget match is still going.
And they're getting it. They just took
And
out
they
the
just
referee.
knocked out the ref.
by
And now
sandwiching
he's
him with-
trying to. What are they doing?
Oh boy, this was wrestling in 1975. Again, this referee is in jeans and a polo shirt. What is going on here?
This is bad. How do you watch this shit?
I didn't.
Okay, even me either.
Again, as soon as you had the idea to do this as a watch along, I stopped watching it. I only made it 15 minutes into the show. I'm excited.
The
for
Rays
rest-
lost tonight. They gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th.
Who's your closer? Because he sounds terrible.
Pete Fairbanks.
Sounds terrible.
Normally, he's actually pretty good. I don't know what the shit.
Uh,
They pitched 0 innings, gave up 3 earned runs and 3 walks.
so he's got that sweet ERA of infinity.
18 right now.
The Cubs beat the Dodgers today, 9-7, to move to 5-2. Let's see. Let's look at the box score here for this game. Who had Shohei Ohtani went 2 for 5. I fucking hate the Dodgers. Got him. Let's see for the Cubs. Suzuki had 3 RBI. Happ had 2. Swanson and Bush each had 1. Madrigal had 1. Kyle Hendricks pitched 4 innings, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Then Adalbert Alzolay came in for the save. Cubs 5-2. How about that? Didn't see that coming.
Rays
But
are
I'm
3-5.
I'm excited for the rest of this month. Do you know what we're doing here the rest of April? We got some good shit coming up. By the way, our poll's up right now for the end of the month. Actually, might be down by the time this airs. Sorry. So it was up for our end of the month watch along. It's either Clash of the Champions 6, which is the Raging Cajun, or WrestleMania 5. Those are your two options for the end of the month watch along.
I voted for WrestleMania 5.
As you should.
Yeah,
But I
my
believe
favorite
is
WrestleMania of all
Raging
time.
Cajun, I think, is the second match of the Flair Steamboat trilogy. So, and this is also, by the way, Clash of the Champions for some context. This is also the show they did from the Superdome and drew like 1,200 people. Because, local advertising, they just decided to not do it. And then in between, here and there, XPW Wrestling from 2002.
What are we doing this week?
What we're doing right now.
He means after this week.
XPW Wrestling from 02.
Let's do it on Tuesday.
No, well, late Tuesday, early Wednesday.
I don't understand what we're doing right now. What are we talking about?
Let's record on Tuesday
Okay,
next week.
like we used to do?
Well, we used to record on like Wednesdays, didn't we?
I thought it was Tuesday.
Yeah, it used to be Tuesday.
Jandy's gone this week.
Okay.
She leaves Monday and comes back Wednesday. Tuesday, perfect day to record. She's not here to bitch at me about recording.
TJ, have you not learned that it's Dave's world? We just live in it.
Well, Tuesday I'm off midnight, so
Perfect.
Timmy, we got to wait and do it late for you, whore.
yeah. Bitch.
Well, that's because I have kids, and we always wait for you for kids.
I have kids too.
I know.
Got a
But
whole
yours-
litter
your-
of children in there.
Yours undersalt their banana bread, so
That was
Our-
the funniest shit ever.
Our sodium levels are very healthy in this house.
I'm gonna get Jandy to come in here and watch wrestling. Hold on.
just don't put it on your lap.
I see Freddie Blassie, or get a handy on camera.
We could bring Sarah and she could talk.
Let's see who's this guy. I actually think this guy's an actual referee, even though he's dressed like a union auto mechanic from a 75. Do auto mechanics have a union, or did I just make that up? What is he mad about? That it hasn't even started yet.
Well, this is the main event.
With 53 minutes to go?
Yeah, we come
Holy
back.
shit.
We go back to the wrestling. This is like the Hogan thing where
And this is
You-
Spiros Arion.
you do the main event before the intermission and then bring them back.
Oh, so this is not the rest of the show.
Mm-mm.
I see.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Let me see. What was I just going to look up? Oh, I remember.
Why are you asking her?
I was hoping somebody knew.
How many RBIs did Robin Yount have in 1975?
Was Robin Yount playing in 75? You think so? We're going to look that up here in a minute. I was looking to see if Son of Sam had started. It had not. It was the year after this, July of 76.
But they still do have a because
Curfew.
I looked it up. There is a curfew because New York needs one.
Robin Yount started in 1974. Good job, Timmy.
See, I win.
I should give you a point for box score trivia, but I'm
You
not going
should. I should win now.
to. I should win now.
That's what I do.
Was what you just said.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
was listening to that entire conversation, and you're a fucking idiot.
Which one?
Why? Because I knew Robin Yount played in 1975. What are you eating? A Fig Newton?
Oatmeal cookie pie.
Fat-
cream
fatty.
thing.
Oatmeal cream pie. Yes.
My
Cream
wife
pie
and
is what
daughter
we're gonna do later.
Speaking of, where is Jandy?
She's eating dinner.
I can't with that. My wife and daughter made cake pops the other day. They are wonderful.
Who's this guy?
Spiros Arion. This is the main event.
How long
baby.
is this match?
Well, this is
There are
when
matches after this.
Yeah,
It's-
there's matches after this.
There's
this
a
isn't the main event.
No, it is.
yes, it is. There's a intermission after, and then they go back to more matches.
Dude, we still have 51 minutes left on this shit.
Yes.
You picked it.
All right,
Well,
let's fast forward.
We can't fast forward.
Well, he picked it
I'll
for the
fast
wrestling.
forward, and then you guys catch up to me.
That doesn't make sense. So we got Bruno and Arnold Scott. By the way, Bruno for 75 is massive here.
He's little. Look how short he
No, he's
is.
not 75.
No, 1975.
Oh, okay.
You dummies. I also
He
enjoy
was a
this is
terrible
my-
interview, too. My name Bruno Sammartino.
No, he was the worst on commentary.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
it's not good.
What happened to our fourth guest?
What?
She took a nap. I don't know.
You weren't talking to her.
Why
Talk
I
to
She's
love
not
her-
live. I can't see her face.
why
You
I
don't want
love
to
our
see my
show.
face right now.
Why?
Do you see my hair? We don't care.
Do you have a Rey Mysterio mask on or underwear on your face? Like
Both.
El
Actually.
Olympico.
She's
Both.
doing
I'm multitasking with cleaning.
You
with-
should totally put some underwear on your face and then turn the video on.
I like where this
He's
is
got
going.
a thong for nose.
No.
She's cleaning.
I am. I'm preparing for the arrival of Mr. Timmy C. to
Does he
Nashville.
clean when you go to his house?
Actually, yeah, he does, by the way. So, I mean,
I don't- I ain't buying that.
No. He only lets you in one room. That's the secret.
Yes, his dungeon.
You
say
can't
his
come to the
bedroom.
bedroom.
Wait,
There's
do
a
you have a
living room.
door?
By the
Who
way,
has a
you're
door on
living
the outside of
in
the
it.
house that goes straight to their bedroom, you weirdo? Why do you have that?
He's got one of those Airbnb rooms on the back of his house. This is where we go.
Hold on, we have to get going through the sliding glass door into my bedroom.
I feel like he's sneaking me in. I'm like, dear God. It's kind of hot, though.
Timmy?
Well,
He's not hot.
He's
He's got a knot head.
Kind of takes me back to our teenage years. So, I mean, whatever.
When he was
Oh.
skinny.
So Timmy's got an inflatable mattress on the floor? That's interesting.
Ma! I need a hot pocket!
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Hey, we need you the back of Carl Pickens' card. He has 87 receptions.
I hate y'all.
And when you coming down to Huntsville?
I have no idea. That's up to Tim. I need to come down soon because my brother lives
Although
in
the wife and I are going up to Nashville here in the end of May.
I will be here in the end of May.
No,
Yeah.
you'll
We're
probably be in
going-
Italy.
it's gonna be a Sunday, Timmy.
She's going to Italy for the last 2 weeks of May.
No, middle 2 weeks.
Oh, middle 2 weeks.
You
What's
listen
the
real good there,
date?
Tim.
Give us dates.
That's a great question. What's that holiday? Memorial Day? I get
Yeah.
back. I get back the Friday before that.
So I'll be there Sunday.
Of Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day's Monday. I'll be
Uh-huh.
there Sunday.
Your daughter's birthday party's on Saturday.
No, it's the 18th.
Oh, so I'm gonna. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
rough.
you're gonna miss that.
I'll have both my kids alone on Memorial Day.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
I will be back from Italy. So, come on.
Where am I going this summer? Spain and Ireland.
Ooh,
Ready.
I'm hitting Bosnia and Croatia as well while I'm over there.
You should go to Germany. It was awesome.
Plan on it.
But
She
don't
went
do
to
the
Iceland last
don't do
year.
the Waldo von Erich salute. You'll get in trouble.
Yeah, they don't like that over there.
You
I
might
actually,
not. You don't know.
I actually do have an ancestor, very German, named Adolf. So I have to watch my Aryan roots, and it's not. Yeah, to be perfectly correct.
Adolf.
Hey,
Like
I come from
Rupp.
Germany.
And actually, Timmy, I do know. They don't like that over there.
Oh, they don't. Did you try
No.
it? You're
No.
like, hey, let's see
No.
if this works.
No, I didn't. I'm
They're
not
like,
that
no.
dumb. I didn't
No.
try it.
You should stop that.
I have a feeling you get a beer bottle over the head if you did that over there. I don't know what to think about this.
So Sarah, Dave wants to know about our party tomorrow night. So fill him in.
Nothing crazy. I mean, I think there's only
You
going to
have
be
to wear your favorite wrestler's outfit.
no.
What kind of party? That's shitty.
Yeah, it probably will be very interesting. It's definitely an interesting group of people, but
I want to see pictures of Tim dressed as Rhea Ripley.
I will absolutely do that.
I will have my Rhea shirt, the mommy is always on top shirt.
You will be a fan favorite there.
You need to go in a leather thong and fishnets and do it right.
Yeah, Timmy.
Sweet Jesus, I have just the right thing for you to wear.
Perfect. So we may have video. Who knows?
We'll put it on the Patreon for all our subscribers.
Done. Although your ass is much smaller than mine, so might be a little baggy.
Just take a dump. It'll fill it up.
Just poop in it.
I made poop pants. By the
So
way,
this is a Greek steel cage match with no steel cage?
No, it's a death match, dummy.
It's a Greek
made my,
death match.
Made my next.
What are they fighting with to the death? Because it's just a wrestling.
Their hands. That's
Hair.
what we did in 1975. Fought with their hands.
So
I'd run him over with a Buick.
I just made my next tattoo appointment. Get my sleeve continued.
Yeah, I need to go get some new
Morning.
artwork done.
Put it on your forehead.
My sleeve?
No, Dave.
Oh,
What should I get on my forehead? I'm game if it's cool enough.
Like
No,
the
please don't.
FSU arrowhead.
don't do that.
Hold on. Y'all talk. I got something for Timmy.
Okay. So initially, I've always had the want to do both arms for sleeves, and I already know what I want to do for each one. And I told my wife, I said that once I get my sleeves done, I'll be done. And I already want to get more, and I haven't even got the other arm started yet.
I got to go get a Jandy tattoo.
Why?
Oh, she asked me to get one.
Okay. I mean, I didn't make
probably
it sound
something with my kids.
I didn't want to make that sound like that, like negative. It's just I personally find spousal tattoos weird.
I think I'm just gonna get a J tattooed on my finger.
Like I think because you guys have seen my like the pattern mine's gonna be. I think like in one of the leaves I might sneak her name in there, but she's not gonna.
Just in case.
Y'all see that?
What is that?
That came out of my nads. That's why I can't have kids anymore.
I thank you for that.
I have also had that done.
What is that? Oh, you guys.
Vasectomy.
You should get that, Tim. You don't need to procreate any more children.
It's true.
Your youngest is Satan.
Oh, be
guess
nice.
she's-
That's my girl.
I guess she's actually Sultan.
Sultan.
Salt in that banana bread.
She's
Does
quite-
Sarah know that story?
I do actually. I learned about that.
That was the funniest shit, man.
That was the first time we all got together, wasn't it? That was the first SCW show we went to.
No, the funniest part was like Jandy was like, "Let's see how this turns out."
Yeah.
And then
Well,
you were
I
like,
tried to scoop
"No,
as much
that's
of it out as I
funny."
could.
Nope, it still tastes like ass. Couldn't say it.
I mean, I know what salt does to food. I'm not trying to save that.
So I believe, if I remember right, we went to our first SCW show that weekend, and we interviewed JT Energy and Shazza McKenzie and Heather Reckless,
And we didn't record any of them.
and we didn't record a single one.
No, we did. We recorded all. We did not record the ride. We recorded all the audio from the show.
Then what did we do with it? Because I don't think we ever posted it.
We did.
We did?
I've never heard any of it. The ride was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, the ride was the best part.
That was why you were mad, because you're like, we didn't record that. Yeah,
We had to stop and
recorded
get a-
everything else.
How about that tattoo?
No, God. Actually, for a minute, I thought it was you.
That is me.
Oh,
What?
that makes sense then. I thought it was
25
you.
years ago?
It was in 2010, 14 years ago.
It's a lot of hotcakes ago.
That was hold on, I'll tell you the date. April 10th, 2010.
April 10th, you're wearing Seminole stuff?
We were at the spring game.
By the way, Dave, I don't know if you got my text the other day. Florida State playing in South Bend this year in November.
Yeah, no, I'm not going. I have a wedding to go to in November.
I might
Timmy.
go just to cheer against Florida State.
Timmy, Florida
right,
State
I'm in
playing in
now.
South Bend in November.
All right, let's all go.
I'll
And
go
every
just to
time
cheer against them.
Notre Dame scores, I'm going to hit you in the balls with my sippy cup.
With my sippy cup. Have you guys been to Notre Dame Stadium?
No,
No.
I don't want to go to that trash ass town.
That shit's old.
Yeah, that's why it's cool. I've been to 7 games in Notre Dame.
Was Rudy there?
I mean,
Rudy's not a real person.
I didn't take
He
attendance.
is.
No, Rudy
He
is
is a real
actually is a real
person.
person. It's just not Sean Astin. He's not Rudy.
And now he's in prison for tax evasion or some shit.
Rudy?
He got in trouble for something. He's not in prison, but he got in trouble for something. He's a criminal.
You got the old leg vice here.
They're outside the ring here. Where you at time wise? Let's do a time check. 1906,
There's no wrestling.
07, 09, 010, 011.
Me and Dave are in sync completely right now. It's nice.
You're
Tim's-
what now?
Tim's watching the fucking show 3 weeks from now. 119, 23, 24, 25.
Oh, I'm 30 seconds ahead.
I don't even see
Oh,
Bruno.
let me speed up. Catch up, Tim. All right, now I'm at 120, 35.
I'm at 119.
Wait, no, you're not.
120.
Damn you guys.
I sped up. I'm going to give y'all spoilers from the future.
I'm at 120.40.
You're at 124.
124?
40 is where I was.
Oh, I'm at 120,
120.
55. All right. Let's just go ahead and fast forward to 152, 010.
No, stop it.
I got
Asshole.
SmackDown to watch.
You're cheating our Patreons out. Patrons.
I'm watching SmackDown on my phone. This is stupid.
I love that all three of us now are at different points in the show. This is great.
By the way, Bruno still not winning.
No, this guy's getting his ass beat. He was your champ.
I wonder,
He's a
I
jabron.
believe, I think his Tyrone went to 76. I could be wrong.
Did you say Tyrone?
Tyrone. Who's Tyrone?
Tyrone.
Yeah, who's Tyrone?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Who? What now?
Call him Tyrone.
Got a lot better now.
Who is that?
Logan Paul.
All right, that did not get a lot better. That got mildly better.
What? They booed you.
I mean, I can fix your ass. There we go.
Oh, his title run didn't end until April 30th, 1977. Is when he lost to Billy Graham
Yeah. He was kind of good.
on the 500 Club.
He was good at wrestling.
Who?
Y'all know who's better than Bruno Sammartino?
Nobody.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
Billy Jack Haynes.
Billy Jack
Wrong.
Haynes? Wow.
Better at killing people.
Although
that
their
is 100% accurate.
their lawsuits ended up similar. So I'll give
They
you
both
that.
lost.
Yeah.
Whoa, who's winning? Bruno won
just
by
won on my feed. I don't
Bruno
know
won
what you guys
by
are.
toe
Single leg
grip.
Boston Crab.
Yeah. Single leg crab. He's getting ready to put it on my feed. He's just
Oh no,
picking-
match is over, homie.
They're
Speed
giving
up.
him the belt in my feed.
Oh, ripping his knee out. Kill him.
Let's do a time check for Timmy since he's 8 minutes behind us now. I'm
All right,
at 123,
33, 34, 35.
So
I'm
I'm
at
5 seconds behind
122.
Dave.
5 seconds. I better speed up some.
No, I'm 5 seconds behind you.
Yeah, I better speed up some.
Okay, that makes total sense.
I'm at 148.19 now.
20.
21.
Again, you wanted to make this a watch along. It was not in our plans originally.
I know. I don't want. Let's just end it here. The main event's over.
I already had notes.
Well, go ahead and read your notes, and then we'll just go ahead and end the show from there.
No, I'm gonna make you sit here. Sit in your shit.
And I want you to read the notes exactly how they go in your talk to text thing.
Okay, gotcha.
That's true. It's good.
All right, so let's see here.
Bruno
where's
Bruno
in the chat.
Sandwich
What
Minot.
So angry. Who? Justin Morneau?
W, lowercase W, uppercase F. Old School
What happened?
April 1975. Match 1, Altimeter versus Medusa.
This is painful. This is painful.
Altimeter.
Altimeter is the word, not altimeter. Against who?
They're in it. Versus Medusa. I did get that right.
Wait, hold
Which
the
is
phone.
weird.
You couldn't spell Altamore.
No,
You
it's
spelled Caduceus.
text to type.
Which, by the way,
I
there's an
didn't spell
I in
anything.
Caduceus, if you don't know that.
Note number 1. There ain't a some bitch in this ring under 50, which is true.
Actually, I think they were both 45.
And the referee's a painter.
Referees, his second job's in the prison.
Alamar, which apparently is now his
Still
name,
not his name.
has got some interesting sideburns. And Medusa has the sideburns on his back. And
Okay, that was good. I'll give you that one.
I can tell you that Alamar is a hell of a dancer because he does that.
Still not his name.
What's your over-under on Tope Suicidas that we'll see in this match?
Ooh,
7.5.
Mike Paducas-
Point
Mike Paducas
five.
was 51 here. Mike Paducas.
There you go.
He looked every bit of 84.
We're 15 minutes into the show, and I can imagine Dave launching his remote across the room. I'm shocked it didn't go a time limit draw. Someone actually won. So now we go to
I got saved one time. We were watching The Walking Dead. So it was like a Sunday night. Janie and I had The Walking Dead on. We're laying on the couch. TV just goes black. You can still hear the talking, but there's no. And so and then I look at her. I go, man, this artsy shit they're really starting to do with shows is getting fucking old. And then the commercial came on, and it was still black. And I'm like, oh fuck, I think our TV broke. And there was like a small crack, like it cracked down in the bottom of the TV, but you couldn't see it till the next day when all the lights were on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so thankful that we were literally sitting there watching TV together, because there's no way she wouldn't have thought I fucking punched the TV or something had she not been there with me.
By the way,
There would have been no way I could have talked myself. I was just watching TV and it broke. She'd be like, that happened.
By the way, Tony Altamore, who was Mr. Sideburns in the opening match, was 46.
match number 2.
That's Timmy's age.
It's true.
Olympico versus Valentine. So Captain Underpants.
Who's this old guy dancing around?
How did Greg Valentine look the same in 1975 as he does today? Because he looked exactly the same.
He looks like a lesbian gym teacher.
Yep.
He does. That's yes. Who's this fat
Definitely a lot of thought put into the Olympico
That
gimmick.
guy looks like a really fat Kyle O'Reilly.
kid? He does
Which one?
really let himself go.
The big fat guy in the match, not the old
Oh,
guy. with
we're
blonde hair.
moving ahead. Okay, I'll skip my shit.
No, you keep reading your notes, dummy.
Okay, I'll keep going.
We're just commenting on what's happening. That's all.
And like I said, apparently his gimmick was that he wears tidy whities on his head because that's what he did.
He was really good at his gimmick, though. He wore the fuck out of them tidy whities.
But Valentine almost ripped off his tidy whities getting him back into the ring. Valentine is in great shape here.
Wait, did that guy just tell the heel you can't kill him?
Huh?
Like he was doing the rules and did this? I was like, what? You tell him you can't murder him in the ring? What is
His
that?
name's
for?
Big Joe Nova.
Big Joe
Google
Nova
him.
against Eduardo Carpentier. Wow.
Isn't that a shitty car?
Carpentier was what? A Nova?
A Carpentier?
No, a Nova is. Carpentier was huge in Canada.
The Chevy Carpentier?
No, Chevy Nova.
Oh.
There used to be a NASCAR driver named Patrick Carpentier.
Valentine, great shape. Pair being the shape. Definitely a lot more action in the Valentine match than the first one.
But not by much.
Pretty sure this would be the last time Greg Valentine wins in the WWF.
He would become Intercontinental Champion, sir.
Shut up.
Okay.
Waldo
Oh my
was
God. Spoiler alert. Edouard Carpentier wins this match. It's literally on this guy's Wikipedia.
Well, damn it. I guess now we have to fast forward to the match.
Yeah, let's just fast forward to this match. I'd never heard of Spyros Arion.
He's Greek.
That was the first time I've watched one of his matches. I have heard of him. But I also read books that document wrestling from the 40s, 50s, and 60s and 70s. So.
Look, here's the match. They're talking about it right here.
What website?
Joe Nova.
Tape machines are rolling.
This podcast got really shitty all of a sudden.
Ours?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about WrestleMania. So fuck it.
Well, I'm looking up ages for these two. Oh Lord.
They're both
Ed
over
George.
40. Yeah.
Well, that guy died at 61 in 2009. The fat guy. He was
cholesterol.
The fat guy was like born in 1948. So he wasn't even 30 here.
Carpentier is 48.
Here.
The other guy's like 28.
Yeah.
Chevy
What was his
Nova's
name?
28.
Super Joe Nova. What was his name?
Big Joe Nova.
Big Joe
Chevy
Nova.
Nova. Yes.
He was born
Bossa
September
Nova.
3rd, 1948.
And
His real
What did
name
he
is
die
Joseph
of?
Nova. He died in 2009, a few days after his 61st birthday of kidney failure and heart disease.
Shocker.
He was fat.
Who was? He wrestled a lot of places, though. I'll give
What
him that.
Carpentier die of?
Old.
He's still alive. He's 114.
He was assassinated by the FBI.
He died at 84 from a heart attack.
Steroids.
Did you see him in this match?
I'm looking at him right now. Steroids.
If he's doing steroids, he's doing it wrong.
No, he's super.
He's pretty
buff.
jacked.
Yeah, he's
I'm-
buff as shit.
Am I supposed to drink it from the syringe?
You
Sticking
think
in
his
a
ass
pee-hole.
couldn't handle it? What are you doing?
So are we gonna talk WrestleMania while these two are
Yeah, let's see. What's your picks for WrestleMania? Let me pull up the card here.
there you
Okay,
go, that's a good
pull it
idea.
up. Let's do it.
You know, we used to do this officially last year and we don't anymore.
By the way,
Well,
Sarah,
that-
you're
That
also
website we did it
drinking.
for never fucking promoted us, so they can eat a bag of dicks.
Wow,
That's correct.
that got
Wrestle fucking fest or whatever you are.
Wrestle fucking fest. There we go.
Hey, by the way, Timmy, I got a bone to pick with you actually. Why is Dave the only one that gets a shot at the arcade game?
I don't think we're gonna get the arcade game. It'll be at the house tomorrow. Want to come up and get it?
Pick it up. And
Yeah, what
take
am I
it.
getting the arcade
Let's
game
do it.
for?
WrestleFest.
Oh, yeah, I want it.
Circa 95 WrestleFest original arcade game. It's pretty sweet.
Like
How much?
I'm sitting in a room full
I
of
live
memorabilia,
closest.
and Timmy's like, TJ probably doesn't want that. Dave wants it.
No,
Yeah,
I
have a
want
bar.
it. Fuck off.
No,
I think-
you're ugly. I'm pretty.
I think I would lose a lot of money in my divorce if that happened, but hey, worth it, right?
Yeah, fuck him. I'll fight him.
I could beat him up easily.
TJ could even beat him up.
Let's not get carried away.
Oh no. Yeah, you could. Trust me.
Yeah, so I'll drive up tomorrow and pick it up. Okay, cool.
All right.
Up tomorrow.
I'll pick it up in May.
Hopefully
We'll let Timmy play it.
it will be gone. It will be gone by May. Hopefully my house will be sold, but
All
It's
right, I'll
gonna
just-
be May.
You might have hurt, babe.
Give us the WrestleMania card. Give us the WrestleMania
He hasn't
card.
pulled up
God
the
damn it.
card. Who are you kidding? Dave, you pull the WrestleMania card yet?
It's gonna be May.
That was a resounding no.
Here's what I love about our show. I was going to say this earlier.
It's gonna be May.
Talked over
Every
our-
little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again.
You're dumb.
'Cause I'm not like it. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess why? It's gonna be May. 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 June. July. I spit on my hands.
You pull up the WrestleMania card yet, Dingleberry?
Yeah. Shit.
Okay.
Forgot. Hold on. I
I
don't
was
want
say what I love
predictions.
about this show before I got talked over 3 times now is this
Every
is the
little
first show
thing
we've done.
I do.
We kind of did the news straight, but as soon as the wrestling started, we were just shitting on people. That's what I love about this show.
All right, night 1. Here we go. Let me separate these so I can read them. All right,
That
here we
makes
go.
sense.
Match. Well, we're going to start at the bottom because Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio from
Dominic.
Day.
Dominic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Santos
Escobar
and Dominic are winning this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fuck Ray.
Wow,
Wow, so hurtful.
it is hurtful.
He's
Why?
terrible at wrestling.
He's not though.
He's just a bad father. That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
he's both.
Okay. All right, match number 2. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control. Everybody knows Jade Cargill's getting the pin over
Yes. Pick one.
Everybody. Yeah. just
probably
pick
Dakota
your-
Kai here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racism at its best.
6-pack ladder match. Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus The Miz and R-Truth versus Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
So
I
this is the
think-
one where
I
Where we
think
think
champs
that-
retain.
Nope.
this is where we think they're going to split the titles, right?
They're going to split the titles.
So one,
I'd like to see Grayson Waller.
I think Grayson Waller and in theory are going to be one of them.
I think Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate win one.
I don't
And I think-
see a scenario where New Day wins.
I think Miz and Truth win one.
You think Miss Truth or Awesome Truth?
Yeah.
Nope.
I'll go Awesome Truth and I'll go
Or
Waller
DIY.
Theory.
I could see DIY winning one.
I could see
know.
DIY and the Grayson Waller team.
Effect or whatever they're called.
Whatever.
New Carpante is kind of good.
That's a shitty car, man. All right.
I still don't know where you're getting that from.
Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
Jay.
They got to have the good guy, Uso. Which one's the good guy?
Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, he's going to win for sure, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
Gunther.
I think Sami Zayn wins.
You think?
You're wrong.
I think Sami Zayn wins.
No, I think the one that's going to break Gunther's reign is going to be Braun Breaker.
I think this is how they get Gunther in the main event. Cody's going to win, and Gunther's going to challenge him. And Gunther's going to beat him. I don't think Cody. I don't think Cody has the belt for long.
I just have a hard time believing that as long as the Bloodline feud's been going, that Cody and Roman are just done after WrestleMania.
I agree.
There'll be something again, but we'll see. All right, Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch.
Rhea.
I think Rhea wins too, and I want to see Rhea destroy her like Brock Lesnar did to John Cena back in the day.
I don't know of anyone in the women's division right now that should beat Rhea.
No, and I'm
Jade
kind of tired of
Cargill.
Becky Lynch.
Jade maybe. I mean, might get there. I'm not saying that because I don't know why, but Jade has the potential to be that person. I would just say in ring wise, she's not there yet. Maybe. I mean, she might blow us all away at WrestleMania. I don't know, but I mean, there's no one in NXT. They're developing people.
Nikita
sure.
Lyons.
No. Who is that? Saul Ruka. Ruka. I'm really enjoying
Sol Ruka. That girl's
She's
hot.
She is hot, and she's very good.
Yeah. All right. Main event night 1, Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth.
Rock and Roman.
Cody and Seth.
Mm-mm.
Rock and Roman.
I think Rock and Roman win this, and then they're going to build towards Rock and Roman at SummerSlam. The split.
That's why I think that Seth and Cody are going to win.
No, I think Rock and Roman are going to win, and they're going to get about who is really the head of the table.
See, I think it'll happen in match.
Okay.
All right, night 2. Here we go.
We all have the same idea.
Night 2.
Is that Stan Hansen?
No,
Are you sure?
it's Billy
Where?
Jack Off.
That's a,
Billy
that's like a that guy's like a Samoan on my TV.
No, not him. The other one. Stan Hansen really hitting the tanning bed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Stan Hansen.
With the blonde hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. This would be before Stan Hansen broke Bruno's neck.
That's Adrian Adonis.
That is not Adrian.
It's not Adrian Adonis.
I'm not even sure if Adrian Adonis was wrestling in 1970.
It's Billy Jack Off.
It looks like a fat Barry Windham.
It does.
Or Barry Windham.
Mm.
All right, night 2. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament.
Who's the Final Testament?
Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain.
Oh, it's not that one. It's the other one.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
other one. Yeah.
Karrion Kross doesn't want to
If
match.
I, if I hear Karrion Kross, I'm automatically choosing the other side.
LA Knight versus AJ Styles. You guys see their brawl today?
Yes.
LA Knight.
Epic. LA Knight's he has to win this match.
Yep. They're going to push him. To
By the way,
win.
Hansen didn't start in WWF till 76, so I don't know who this is.
Here she comes to save the day.
What about the rest of the card? If he's going to eat, I swear.
Where are your other headphones?
I don't know.
Hello.
Jandy, we know you're really into 1975 wrestling. That's what.
Jandy, can you ask Dave for the
That's my favorite year. How
I
do
knew
you
it.
know?
I picked it just for you.
Thank you.
12 years
welcome.
before Dave was born? So ask him what the next match is.
Oh, what's the next match?
Oh, WrestleMania. Okay.
It looks like there's a guy wearing red underwear.
There it is. There it is. That's true.
Yes. How come they wear knee pads? That guy's kind of smart. Nobody else wears knee pads right now.
They like
Well-
giving blowjobs.
Almost no one in wrestling was smart enough to wear knee pads until like 1985. So
All right, next match at WrestleMania, United States Championship Triple Threat: Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus KO. Who do you think's going to win?
KO.
What are my choices? You said that really fast. Oh.
KO.
Bobby Duncombe. by the way,
I
this is the first-
say Randy Orton.
Here's voices in his head. Can't
Who'd
do it.
Tim say?
He said Kevin Owens.
Who'd TJ say?
He didn't say. What did you say, TJ?
This is tough. I'm gonna go Logan Paul retains.
So we all picked someone different. He picked the Logan.
All right,
guy.
so Sarah will be the tiebreaker.
Who
Who you pick?
what? The
She said,
Orton.
Orton.
Oh, we win. Whoop.
they win. All right, next match. Women's title match. Io Sky versus Bailey.
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 Everyone said
Io
Bailey.
Sky or Bailey?
Everybody said Bailey. I feel like I'll go the opposite and say Sky because everybody else.
I'm
said
going Bailey because I'm not done.
What are you doing?
She
My
pinched
Lord.
me.
Sometimes, like in basketball, you pick the one that's going to win and they end up losing. So maybe it'll be the same.
I know.
Maybe it'll be a big upset.
Could be. World Heavyweight
Why not?
Championship. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Seth. Seth.
So
I'm going Drew.
You can shake your head at me all day and say Seth. It's still gonna be Drew.
We're tied. Sarah said Seth. I said Seth. You guys said Drew. So it's up to Jamie.
All right, it's up to you, the tiebreaker. Seth Rollins or Drew
How
McIntyre?
did he hear that?
Do you need to see what they look like?
He
Yeah,
does.
go with the
we're gonna go with Seth.
Yeah.
atta girl.
Boo.
Yep.
All right, who's going to win between LA Knight and AJ Styles?
I think AJ Styles.
Oh, we already did this.
AJ Styles is
LA
Okay.
Knight. Yeah.
100.
AJ Styles.
Didn't we do this already?
Who's going to
He's
win? Bobby
asking
I
Lashley.
didn't.
Bobby
Pay
Lashley
attention.
and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament.
Oh.
I didn't even hear Bobby Lashley the first time I read that.
You still
have a
3-on-2 handicap
feel
match?
like the Street Profits are gonna win.
All right. All right, last match. Undisputed WWE Championship. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
Cody. Rhodes.
Cody.
A very twisted part of me wants Roman to win just so I can see the reaction to it.
Oh no, we don't want to see Philadelphia.
They would burn
Win.
the stadium down.
Do you remember when The Rock came out after he won the Royal Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see that.
I feel like Cody wins all the time. He should not win. The other guy should win.
Well,
The other
Roman
guy
doesn't
who's been
show
Because
showing
up.
Roman
Oh,
never
really?
wins. You're
Oh,
He
right.
never wrestles.
Cody wins too much.
Roman's only won for like the last 5
He
years.
hasn't lost since
Why
like
would-
2019.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
They had to make a
They-
new
so
belt
they
because
booked her
Roman has
off?
all of them.
Oh.
We got to get this girl to watch wrestling.
Yeah, I'm sure she's just
I just
stoked
took a
about that.
guess.
All right, well, you get to pick the next guesses.
There's more.
That's Sunday's show.
Are we going to Monday?
We
It
didn't
would
do
help if there
NXT.
were pictures.
Saturday's show. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio.
Oh boy, I don't know. So are they brothers?
That's Rey Mysterio is Dominic Mysterio's father.
Oh.
I was gonna
Dirty
say
Dom from the
So
Judgment
the
Day.
the dad.
Nobody's
and the
old
daughter
enough
You
to
fighting
remember
Rey
the
against each
remember the
other?
Mysterio's
wrestling
brother.
figure I had with the mask that you hated?
Yeah, he's
That's-
not. I don't
that's Rey
vote.
Mysterio.
I don't vote him.
he's terrible. Yeah, fuck that guy. He's a
I don't
douchebag.
vote
He
him.
can't fucking wrestle.
It's in an election.
He's terrible. He should be
Well-
All right,
deported.
Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control.
I don't know any of.
Okay, here's
Oh, that's the lady with the long hair.
here's
Pick
Jade
Brandon
Cargill.
Phillips' wife.
She ran track at UT, right?
You have a UTI?
Yeah, looks
Are
like
you
you-
okay?
Huh?
She's pretty. I like her.
She
You
could
have a
bench press a
UTI or
Buick.
you okay?
No, I said
So
she
that's
ran
good.
track.
Naomi, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair.
Show me the other group.
Show her Brandon Phillips and be like, this is his wife.
Oh, the other group's gonna
So
win.
that's Bailey and Io Sky. They're fighting for that belt. And then these three are facing the other girls.
I'm guessing the other girls are winning.
Okay, so
You're
Jenny's
bad
going
at-
the other girls. Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill.
Well, she's right.
I'm not reading all those names off to you,
Yeah, I'll just pick one.
so just pick one.
That's a lot of people.
It's
It's a
a
ladder match. That's awful.
And it's tag teams. There's going to be bodies all over the place.
That's gonna be awful.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh God, we think
We
alike.
should play that
That's
song.
my head.
What's on?
So, do you only pick one winner out of all those?
There's going to be
people?
two.
How do two people climb the ladder?
Well, there's
together?
two belts.
Oh.
There's SmackDown and Raw titles.
How do you know who? So there's two. Ladders.
One of the teams from SmackDown is going to win the SmackDown. One from Raw is going to win the Raw because they have to separate.
What if
them.
a team from SmackDown climbs up and picks the Raw belt?
That'd be funny.
Did anybody win this match yet?
No.
Dusty
By the way, it's Bobby
Rhodes.
Duncombe
Dusty Rhodes won.
is the blonde guy.
It's Bobby Duncombe. There you go. I heard you.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm gonna go with Judgment Day.
Okay. Who's going to win, Jay Uso or Jimmy Uso? They're twin brothers. They look alike. You can't tell the difference.
We'll go with Jay.
Main event, Jay Uso.
She's good at this.
By the way,
Gunther or Sami Zayn?
why would the guy not named main event win?
We'll go with Sami Zayn.
Ugh, hate Sami Zayn.
Really?
Because
I
he's
don't
not
know.
the
who
main
that-
event also.
Because Sami
He
Zayn
first
has
sounds
hair.
like a big guy.
He's been the Intercontinental Champion for almost 2 years.
Well, it's time to give him up.
He's fat.
And he is a big guy. Rhea Ripley or Becky Lynch?
Mm,
I know
Rhea.
you know who both those are.
yeah.
Hall pass Rhea.
I just love that Jandy's like,
We
he's
all
been the
picked
champion
Rhea.
for 2 years. Well, get him the fuck out of there then. Get somebody else.
I feel like because of the girls, we have to go vote. We have to vote Becky Lynch.
We're voting Becky Lynch here. Becky
Thank
Lynch,
you.
2024.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll be right.
Neither one of them. We can't vote for either one of them. They're not Americans.
Oh.
Rhea Ripley's Australian and Becky Lynch is
All right.
Irish.
Rock and Roman
Good day.
Reigns versus Cody and Seth Rollins.
Didn't they already fight?
They're fighting in the main event of night one.
I was
they're
going to
fighting
say,
twice?
we already covered this.
So what happens if they like opposites win? What happens if they win in one and lose in the other?
They're sitting for a title. This is a grudge match.
They just are doing this for practice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Practice. They're doing this for practice.
It's night two practice.
Main event of WrestleMania practice. Practice? We're talking
WrestleMania,
about practice.
WrestleMania scrimmage.
I need the lead up to have Allen Iverson
I
just
need
come
that
out and go
first.
practice.
I need to
we
clip
talking
that.
about practice.
Well, they need to practice if their trophy is the next day.
Well, we're also
The
assuming it's not gonna rain.
trophy. They're going after the trophy.
Trophy is the new day.
Ugh.
More like atrophy.
Mm. Apparently, the weather's not
Mr.
supposed
Wonderful's
to be great
arm.
in Philadelphia.
No, that's
weekend.
gonna be my arm.
Hey, I'm turning on SmackDown. Don't tell them, okay?
Okay.
Hey,
We heard you.
hey, stop it.
Just because you're not wearing the headphones doesn't mean your microphone stopped working. Dick.
He just tunes you out. He has this really good ability about just tuning people out.
Yeah,
I hadn't noticed.
he told
What'd
us
you say?
how he does that with you.
He
A lot.
does.
He brags about it. It's terrible. We're like, you should listen to your wife. He's like, fuck that bitch.
Right, how'd your day
I
go?
believe
And he's
it.
like, Jandy said some shit. I don't remember. I'm like, cool. That's a great start to the conversation.
Sounds about right.
He's just getting shit on. He has no idea. This is wonderful. Can we do this more often?
He can hear it. You know he can hear it.
He could probably hear parts of it. I don't know.
Also, does he have a dip in?
Yeah, it's coffee.
Yeah, it's coffee. I love this shit. It's called Grinds.
It's got to be some Alabama shit.
I don't get it.
It's coffee.
No, I heard you. I
Still don't get it.
It's like a pouch full of coffee grinds that he
Mhm.
chews on.
That sounds
Well,
terrible.
that
Girl
sounds
has
gross.
Nice abs. That girl looks like a cow. She's literally wearing cow print.
Who's this? Nine
I don't
more
know,
in
some-
SmackDown in the
It's
show. we're
Bianca
watching.
Belair is dressed up like a cow.
Okay. Got 5 minutes
Wonder
to
if
go
she has
in the
udders.
show.
All right, chocolate milk. Got it.
Or you hold on the fort. I gotta pee.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What are we
You
talking
hold
about now?
down the
What we're
phone.
watching on
God
TV?
damn it.
No, they're watching something different. I got tired of it.
Oh.
A show. He got tired of the show. He picked to do a watch along for. So thanks,
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh. You should've
By the
let
way,
him-
I had already watched this once.
for fun
watched-
or
No,
we
for
didn't
the
know it was a watch-along.
show.
We
And
didn't know
he's
it was
like,
a
I
watch
haven't
along.
watched it yet. Let's do a watch along. I'm like, no, I've already watched this.
well, was it good? You know the ending.
No, it's not.
It's
Oh.
not. It's 1970s. Come on.
Well, if it's not
1975.
good, why do you subject all your listeners to watch it with you? That sounds
Well,
terrible.
Well,
was
with
Dave's
the
idea.
plan was not to, and we just talk about it. But Dave said, "Hey, why don't we make them watch it?"
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
You felt
one
like
of our
torturing
mottos.
people.
One of our mottos used to be, "We'll watch the shit, so you don't have to."
So
now it's
whenever
like-
you
Hmm.
whenever you ask him why is this not making money, it's because he's lazy. That's why.
It's because he's picking bad shows.
No,
It
we
is.
we pick the shows, but he's lazy. It's like, hey, let's let them watch it with us. No.
And then
I
and
might
then
have
we-
given him a lot of. I might have given him a lot of chores to do this week. Maybe that's why he didn't
No,
have
that's
time
fine.
to watch.
No, he's lazy. We've done figured that out.
And then he's like, "All right, let's start the watch along," and then he doesn't watch it anyway.
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
So he's so lazy, he won't even watch what he said we're gonna do the watch along to.
Well, he has ADHD, so that's probably part of it too.
Well,
That
yeah,
was in the Illinois house when we would record. There'd literally be a TV behind him playing whatever. So we were talking in the back of his head most shows.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
Hey Dave, what are you watching? Illinois and Florida State. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why are you watching field hockey, motherfucker?
So this is happening. We're 3 minutes from the end, and there's an abdominal stretch that's taking forever.
Just choke him out.
So 75, terrible.
By the way, the painter still counting.
He's very good.
we have to go to Nashville next weekend.
For what?
Sarah has a video game.
I don't think I know. I don't think I understand what you just said. What do you mean she's a
Sarah has a video game. WrestleFest.
I have an arcade game. that- Yeah, husband. It's a full-size arcade game, 1995 WrestleFest.
Probably like 93, but okay.
I don't know. You've never seen it. I'll plug it in tomorrow. When I'm
Well,
over there.
there was only one WrestleFest. It was like 93.
I think it's
from
whatever.
1991.
91. It's from 1991. You want to play that at her house?
No, I'm gonna bring it to my house.
I
getting
like,
it.
I want to play it.
At her house.
Come in. Say hi.
I was being serious. Y'all don't have to laugh at me.
There you go.
This
Yeah.
story is so much better if Dave just wants to go on a
No.
pilgrimage to play it.
I'm not laughing at you, Jandy. I'm just laughing at your response. Was like, so you want to go there and play it? I don't understand what you're playing.
It's in a half-empty house right now, so
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
No, your answer was perfect. That's why I was laughing.
Okay.
So you want to go
Nothing.
play it?
She thought we were making fun
I'm
of her.
not gonna
when we
hear
weren't.
it till Tuesday. This is crap.
Well, start
I
editing.
need to
the
get my
show,
other
then you'll hear
headphones so we can both listen.
He doesn't know how
What?
to do that.
Get my other headphones so we can both listen.
We
These
only
ones
have, like,
kind of make
a
my
minute to go.
ears hot.
I know my
They
ears
make
are
your ears
sweating.
hot. Yeah. It's kind of gross.
Now we got children.
Yes, Ansley is here.
We have 51 seconds to go.
Hi,
Remember
Ains.
Tim?
Yeah.
Remember his daughter and the salt?
And the bacon?
Yeah, and all the bacon.
And the banana bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carson.
Carson, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
They're coming down
She went
soon.
and ate all the bacon and poured salt in the banana bread.
I invited them down this weekend, and they turned me down.
Okay.
You asked too late.
I asked too late.
I could bring a bunch of stoners to your house if you want.
Why would we do that?
I'm
That's
in.
like a terrible idea.
Trust me, you don't.
I'm
It's
with
their
you, Amy.
special group.
Sounds awful.
Are they coming to your house, Tim?
No, I'm going to their house.
Oh.
Actually, we're
Why?
bringing that guy that sat behind us in Sweet Life in St. Louis and stunk up the entire suite.
I'm gonna go make a refill.
Why?
Who's something Jay?
He smoked a lot of weed and it wasn't even good. Dish.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
So TJ, you're going to Tim's house too?
No.
No.
I'm covering somebody's vacation. They start nights, so I'm working nights the next 4 nights in a row.
So you're not even get to watch all these shows that you just picked.
Oh no, I'll watch it.
Oh. At work?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He doesn't have to work. He just sits there.
I'm literally only there if something breaks. That's the only reason I'm there.
Oh.
So as long as we run all weekend, I'll never have to leave my desk. Oh,
I guess you'll have a lot of time to watch the show then.
Hopefully. I might have just jinxed myself though.
Hopefully not.
Guaranteed.
Hopefully
Hey,
not.
electrical. Yeah, what's up? The line's on fire. Great, I'll be right there. Where did it start? All of it. Okay, sure.
Does that happen a lot? Do
No.
the things catch on fire?
No, there's no fires. But yesterday we had a hydraulic cylinder blow up in entry, and it covered like 90% of the first half of the line in hydraulic fluid. That was fun.
Did it hurt anybody?
No, thank goodness. No,
Oh.
nobody was around it.
So, Sarah, we're definitely taking the party to Huntsville tomorrow.
Oh, that, yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Lord, no. I don't think they'll go.
Lord, no.
I mean, I know they are very, very good people, and I love them very much, but they're definitely a different. You'll see.
I just want to see Dave start punching people. Just no.
Well, one of the guys is like, he's a really big dude. I don't know how tall Dave is, but Duff is like,
he's like 5'2". It's okay.
oh, okay. Yeah, he definitely looks 5'2". Yeah.
Dave's like 5'11".
No, he's not. He's like 5'8", 5'9".
You know what's funny is you hear all these stories about how angry Dave is. I have yet to see him hit anybody. I haven't even seen him threaten.
Well, no, you lie, because we saw him threaten that woman in Schaumburg.
Oh, that's right. You guys have been negative the whole time. Bitch, I paid for my ticket. I'll say whatever.
I will punch you. And
No, I think he
Justin
said he'd slap
immediately
the shit
just
out of her,
turns
is what I
around and
think he
goes,
said, if I
yeah,
remember
he will.
correctly.
I've seen it.
Yeah. He usually won't warn you if he's going to punch you. He'll probably just do it.
Actually, so the whole Sweet Life thing started because of that.
Because we
We
can't
need
have
to
Dave
get
with the
away
G
from
pop.
people. That's how the Sweet Life became a thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have to live in the suite life for concerts from now on. I took him to the Kane Brown concert and we did not sit in the suites. And there was a bunch of little young kids right next to us that screamed and squealed the entire time. And I thought he might have did
He's
not
gonna
go so
punch
well.
kids.
The dad had to yes, it was not great. So
Hey, shut your little fucks up. I can see it.
Hey,
I
tell
get
Dave
in
we're ready to sign off.
oh, they're ready
All right.
to sign off. I think they need
Yeah,
you.
wind us
Yes.
up.
My ears are sweaty.
Joke of the week.
Oh boy.
No,
All
the
right.
show. Stop
We
it. The
haven't
show
got
ended,
there yet.
the
God
show
damn it.
ended like 11 minutes ago.
Oh, cool. I'm watching SmackDown.
Cool. If you enjoyed this week's episode, which I'm sure you didn't, please remember to rate and subscribe to this show wherever
Especially
you
the
get the
end of it.
podcast. Follow the show on Twitter at FF Podcast, on Instagram at Filter Free Podcast, and of course our new network on Twitter at the Ram Network. As for us, was Ram Sports Network, excuse me. As for us, you will find us all on our social media platforms at Timmy,
At Timmy C 1979.
Dollar Bill Dave.
Follow me on X
No.
at
No.
Dave in the HSV.
And I'm at T Stevens 91. Next week, we're going to watch XPW Wrestling from 2002. Luther Vandross, he's going to do some Stop to Love here in this month. What else do we got? Queen Elizabeth
Died.
Thank you.
She just died.
No, the first
Shut
one.
up.
Tiger Woods wins the Masters. Back to
Again.
back.
Yeah.
And so much more. This has been the Filter Free Podcast, and so long for now.
Joke of the week. Why was Timmy C's partially deaf girlfriend disappointed the first time they made love?
I like where this is going.
I mean, I've got several reasons.
Are we
why.
going to start doing personalized jokes? Because I'm in.
She thought he said circus-sized.
Asshole.